Okay. I'm just going to do a scan before you get started, eh?
So just entering your
As long as you know.
For me? Got it.
Ready, Miss Anderson?
I think I'm steaming.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, parents, graduates. My name is Ryan Deal. I'm the principal at Glenboro School, and I'd like to welcome you to this very, very unique 2021 Glenboro School graduation. We are broadcasting today's event. If you would like, on the Glenboro School YouTube channel. We also are broadcasting on 88.7 FM, The Panther. Those of you, I don't know if anybody's tried that, can you give me a honk if it's coming through the radio transmitter? I got one, we're going to go with that. As I said earlier, we are having this ceremony under provincial guidelines put in place by the government of Manitoba. So we are asking anyone in vehicles to please remain in your vehicle. Graduates and parents, please remain seated unless you are called upon. And thank you for that. We will now have our processional. You are free to clap, cheer, honk, whatever you see fit. Our graduates will be going one at a time, alphabetically, as Carter likes everything alphabetical. So graduates will get up from their seat. They will make their way around the stage for everybody to see how good they look today. When they get back to their seat, they'll make a loop around the second row of vehicles. So hopefully everybody will be able to see them. So a little bit different processional. Graduate Aiden Barr. Aiden is extremely athletic and was a major asset on multiple sports teams during high school. Graduate Tyson Berry. Tyson was a major contributor to Panther Athletics as well as the Glenboro High School Choir. Graduate Dustin Drinkwater. Dustin organized an evening concert at Glenboro School and is our Glenboro School Johnny Cash. Graduate Braden Haslin. Braden feels right at home this afternoon on the football field. An outstanding football player, countless hours driving to and from Nipawa, and is also a great carpenter. Graduate Bryn Jarvis. Bryn's very hardworking inside and outside the classroom, has done a great job scorekeeping, coaching, and reffing at Glenboro School. Graduate Rebecca Miller. Becca had very, very high academics and was a major contributor to Panther athletics. Graduate Wyatt Rustin. My favorite memory of Wyatt is leaving the Panther room, and he so delicately put how Jay raised him. Something I'll never forget, Wyatt. Graduate Trey Sattler. Outstanding Wildcat hockey player and bull rider. Graduate Jordan Smart. Jordan joined us from Boulder in grade 10. His 6'4" frame was a welcome addition to the basketball program. Mrs. McGill, if you don't play music, I'm going to start singing, so you better get some music going. Graduate Carling Johnson. Carling joined us from Boulder in grade 9, was involved in lots of extracurricular activities, and became the Glenboro School painter for an entire summer. Graduate Brooke Van Weinsberg. Brooke has the most embarrassing dad here and is also a hardworking student who made great contributions to the Glenboro School Choir. Graduate Xander Watt. Xander stole the show at the 2019 drama production. Graduate Carter Whitting. Carter has very high academics and can answer any question pertaining to farming. Graduate Shelby Whitting. Extremely hardworking and was co-president of the high school student council and very involved in the choir program. Graduates will be getting their caps and gowns on as they get ready for the diplomas. Congratulations, graduates. You probably weren't planning on having your ceremony in the middle of a football field. I totally understand that. I'm glad that we are able to have some sort of event today. I know some grads, it was a drive-by. You stop, you pick up your diploma, and you keep driving. I know some schools even had a cardboard cutout of their principal. We looked at that, but we couldn't find enough cardboard, so we had to go to Plan B, and here we are.
That's a good one.
You might be asking yourself, why us? Why can't we have a grad like everybody else in the gym? And I know you've heard it multiple times that it's because of public health orders. There are other reasons why it might be better out here. It's really tough to kick down a bathroom stall door in the middle of the football field. It's also very, very tough to accidentally slip and hit the fire alarm, and they have to ask the fire department to come to the school. If you want the inside scoop on those stories, look in the direction of a couple grads on the south side of the stage. In all seriousness, I would like to begin by saying sorry. And I'm sorry that you had to wear a mask at school all year. And I'm sorry that there was no choir. And I'm sorry that you had to be 2 meters apart. And I'm sorry that there was no sports competitions. And I'm sorry there was no drama production. I'm sorry there was no park day. I'm sorry there was no grad trip. I am sorry that this was your grade 12 year. But we made it. And we're here today, and you all look absolutely wonderful. And your families are here to celebrate this monumental occasion with you. And it doesn't matter where we are today, they are proud of your achievement. They're proud of the person that you are, and they are proud of your hopes and dreams in the future. I need you to believe me when I tell you that the staff at Glenboro School tried our best to make your grade 12 year the best possible without breaking rules. And maybe you don't believe me right now, but I hope when you reflect on your grade 12 year and your memories of Glenboro School, you will think they really cared. They really cared. Besides Mr. Forbes, they really cared. In the next few minutes, you will become a Glenboro School graduate. And I hope this is something that makes you proud, because we are certainly proud of you. Next up, our guest speaker is teacher Mr. Ryan Zadarozny. Mr. Z, I don't know if you want to sit on the chair that Carly has in front of her there, or you're just going to stand, but I'll let you decide.
Poor Z.
Hi. How are you? Good afternoon, parents, extended family, siblings, friends, staff, and graduates. I've had the privilege of teaching this class for 6 years, starting with grade 7 science, all the way to biology 40 for some of them. I've always appreciated this class for their diverse interests, which made conversations with them a lot of fun. You know, if I wanted to talk about NBA, I'd talk with Tyson. NFL, I'd chat with Haslin. Hockey, I could talk to Trey. High school hockey or NHL. If I wanted to talk about hobbies, I'd talk to Shelby about curling. If I wanted to fall asleep, I'd talk to Aiden about baseball. If I wanted to have a conversation about cowboy attire or my country music songwriting career, I'd talk to Dustin. We wrote a song or two together. Over the course of a few years, I would perform, but not allowed to sing, so it's too bad. Wyatt, ever since grade 7, he'd always be willing to have conversations about mustaches with me. Only one that would, so that was always appreciated. If I wanted to work on my English accent, I'd have a conversation with Jordan Small. We'd talk about types of tea and football on the pitch, me and Jordan. Brooke, she was always willing to talk about online shopping and debit card scams. I'd chat with Xander about getting acting advice or tips of how to sing karaoke. He's really excellent at that. The class would often endure basketball strategy conversations between Bryn, Becca, Carling, and myself. And whenever I wanted to know what website the school division didn't block, I'd chat with Carter. So, high school graduation is all about celebrating what you've accomplished through 13 years of school. Graduation is a time for all of us to celebrate you, your dedication, your hard work, your commitment, and your resilience. This class needs to be commended for how they handled this crazy school year. Some people will say, well, they were lucky to be in school every day. And while that may be true, it wasn't ever as simple as that. So many times they were only days away from doing something normal like playing a volleyball game or doing a student council event. And then, the restrictions would change and poof, wouldn't happen. They'd walk down the hallway every day and different events on the calendar would come and go and unfortunately we didn't do them. Even as an adult or a staff member is disheartening at times, seeing them kind of, miss a thing or two. I taught most of these kids the whole school year and only rarely did I hear them complain about what was going on. I think they all understood that the whole situation was much bigger than them, but still unfortunate. Because I've taught most of you science for the past 6 years, I thought it'd be a mistake if I didn't include a couple quotes by famous scientists to address in my address to you. Marie Curie, do you like that?
I like it.
Nice, okay. Once said, we must have perseverance and above all confidence in ourselves. We must believe that we're gifted for something and that this thing must be attained. Every single one of you have talents, strengths, and something to contribute. The road isn't always going to be smooth, but you'll need to persevere, push past failure and disappointment to accomplish the things that you want to accomplish. You'll need to have confidence in yourself, and if you want to attain something, you need to first know what you want to attain, meaning you need to set goals for yourself. Each one of you is gifted for something. Figure out what you're passionate about. The old saying, make your passion your profession, I think is so true. Coming to school each day has never felt like a job to me. The things I get to do at school are all the things that I'm passionate about. I get to talk about science, which is a topic I love. I get to coach basketball, which is a sport that I love. And I get to make fun of Bryn and Becca, which is something that I love to do. Unfortunately, after today, I have fewer opportunities to do that. Thomas Edison famously said, I have not failed. I've successfully discovered 10,000 things that won't work. You're going to fail sometimes. You aren't always going to accomplish your goals, at least not the first time that you tried. But discovering all the things that aren't going to work for you isn't failure. It's simply progress towards your goal. I hope all of you are proud of yourselves today. This is no small milestone, and you should hold your heads high. You've already experienced a one-of-a-kind situation, a literal once-in-a-century event. While this pandemic has been a negative, my hope for you is that you experience so many positive once-in-a-lifetime events. Stay in touch, good luck, and finally, just like to get everyone to honk their horns and hoot and holler and help me congratulate the Glenboro School graduating class of 2021.
Thank you, Mr. Z. Just a few thank yous before we get to our scholarships and diplomas. I'd like to thank Stacy Myers for all of her hours and hours and hours putting decorations together. Thank you very much, Stacy. Thank you to Corey Forbes and Glenn Jeffries for all the stuff they hauled out here and pounding steaks and everything else. So thank you to you guys. Rob and Carrie Bolak, who graciously let us use the radio transmitter. So thank you to them. Prairie Spirit School Division IT department. So lots of technology to pull this off. And I know Alan's back here in case something goes wrong. So thank you to the guys at the IT department. Thank you to Thera, who she has been our photographer since 2014. We're fortunate to have you. You're the best in the business. So thanks for coming back. Thank you to Miss Anderson, who is our video person today and one of her final tasks before retirement. So again, happy retirement, Miss Anderson. Thanks for doing this today. Ryan Mangan, who along with Mr. Forbes helped with parking. I know he's got his camper ready to go, so he's delaying the camping trip. Thank you for doing that for us. And to Megan McGill, who sprained her ankle but is battling through and helping us with the music today. Thank you, Megan. And finally, a big shout out to Jacqueline Lewis, who has been our grad advisor for 16, 17 years, something like that, Jacqueline. 18 years. Holy, you're getting old. This is very, very stressful to be a grad advisor. I know there was lots of sleepless nights, lots of reading through government documents, but thank you for your hundreds of hours trying to make this happen today, so thank you. We will now begin with our scholarships and diplomas. We are very, very fortunate to have organizations and individuals that donate thousands of dollars to help our graduates succeed after high school. So I know they would love to be here to hand out the scholarships in person, but of course they're not able to do that. So when graduates come up, they will get their diploma, and if they received any scholarships, those scholarships will be read at that time. Okay? Aiden James Barr, son of Clayton Barr and Jackie Lucier. Aiden plans to enter the workforce. Tyson Charles Berry, son of Kyle and Joanne Berry. Tyson plans to attend Assiniboine Community College in Brandon to study land and water management. Tyson will be receiving an academic letter, honor roll with distinction, and the Tomlinson Award for $500. Dustin Ross Drinkwater, son of Trevor and Tanya Drinkwater. Dustin is currently enrolled in Level 1 Automotive Technician Apprenticeship Program. Dustin has put in 110 volunteer hours and is recognized for high school apprenticeship achievement and will be receiving the Prairie Spirit Apprenticeship Graduation Award for $500. Braden Charles Haslin. Sorry, Miss Lewis. Braden Charles Haslin, son of Brian Haslin and Jennifer Sigurdsson. Braden is planning on entering the workforce with plans to obtain his journeyman carpentry. He has 110 volunteer hours and is recognized in achievement for high school apprenticeship. Bryn Elizabeth Jarvis. Daughter of Devin and Sandy Jarvis, Bryn plans to attend the University of Saskatchewan to pursue a kinesiology degree. Bryn will be receiving the Prairie Spirit School Division Merit Scholarship for $500, RBC Scholarship for $200, the Sunrise Credit Union Scholarship for $1,500, the RM of South Cyprus Scholarship for $1,900, and the Glenboro and Area Community Education Scholarship for $3,072. Bryn has put in 178 volunteer hours, was the high school student council sports rep, received an academic letter, and is on the Glenboro School Honor Roll. Rebecca Dawn Miller. Daughter of Roger and Christine Miller, Rebecca plans to attend Assiniboine Community College in Brandon to obtain a comprehensive healthcare aid certificate with hopes of continuing into nursing in the future. Becca will be receiving the Glenboro Health Auxiliary Scholarship for $500, the Bev Coates Turnbull Memorial Scholarship for $100, the Glenboro Nurses Union Scholarship, the West Tobic Credit Union Scholarship for $500, the Governor General Award, and also the ACC One to Watch Entrance Scholarship for $1,000. Becca has also put in 110 volunteer hours, was high school student council sports rep, received an academic letter, and honor roll with distinction. Wyatt James Rustin. Son of Jay Rustin and Lorianne Henderson, Wyatt plans to enter the workforce with plans to pursue his welding ticket. Trey Michael James Sattler. Son of Mike and Sheila Sattler, Trey plans to attend Lakeland College in Alberta to pursue an agriculture management diploma and participate on the rodeo team. Trey put in 110 volunteer hours. Jordan Thomas Carter Smart. Son of Chris and Ruth Smart, Jordan plans to attend Assiniboine Community College in Brandon to study carpentry. Jordan will be receiving achievement in high school apprenticeship, was on the honor roll, and also will be receiving the Myrna and Leo DeKazel Bursary Scholarship for $1,000. Carling Alan Johnson. Daughter of Ricky and Gail Johnson, Carling is enrolled in online forensic psychology courses to pursue a PhD in forensic sciences. Brooke Nicole Van Weinsberg. Daughter of Carlos and Teresa Van Weinsberg, Brooke plans to attend Brandon University in the fall to obtain a Bachelor of Science with plans to pursue an ultrasound technician diploma from Red River College in the future. Brooke will be receiving the Westman Communications Group Scholarship for $500, the Queen Family Scholarship for $642, and has also put in 21 volunteer hours. Xander Joseph Guy Watt. Son of Kevin and Cindy Watt, Xander plans to enter the workforce with aspirations of becoming a voice actor. Xander will be receiving the Glenboro School Drama Award for $200 and was on the honor roll with distinction. Carter Dennis Blair Whitting. Son of Chris and Abby Whitting, Carter plans to attend the University of Manitoba in Winnipeg to pursue an agriculture diploma. Carter will be receiving the Hillhorse Family Scholarship for $485, the Challenge Centennial Scholarship for $1,000, the Agriculture Human Ecology Scholarship for $200, the Science Scholarship for $200, and the University of Manitoba Gertson Centennial Entrance Scholarship for $2,000. He also is receiving a Glenboro School academic letter and is also on the honor roll. Shelby Lyon Winning, daughter of Chad and Aaron Whitting. Shelby plans to attend Assiniboine Community College in Brandon to pursue an agribusiness diploma. Shelby will be receiving the Gus and Evelyn Baldison Memorial Scholarship for $750, the Robbie, Edith, and Sue Richmond Memorial Scholarship for $250, the Glenboro School Choral Award for $200, the Glenboro Legion Award for $250, the Walls Agency Scholarship for $500, the Scafty Arison Pioneer Spirit Scholarship for $581, the Glenboro and Area Community Education Scholarship for $3,072, the Wallace Family Scholarship for $769, the Cypress River Centennial Scholarship for $600, and the St. Alphonse and District Foundation Agriculture Bursary for $250. She was also High School Student Council co-president, received an academic letter, and was on the Glenboro School honor roll. For our final award, I'll ask Mr. Z to come forward to present Student of the Year.
Okay. It's my pleasure to present the Student of the Year Award. This award is presented to a student who has high personal expectations, above average grades, a respectful and responsible attitude, and a high level of school participation. Throughout her grade 12 year, Bryn Jarvis showed all of these qualities. Bryn has always been a very academic student. Bryn maintained a high overall average in grade 11 and 12. As one of Bryn's teachers, I knew she was going to push herself to excel and go above and beyond what her teachers expected. Bryn was a member of practically every group or team while in high school. This included student council, several sports teams, and the set painter for the drama production a couple years ago. Bryn was a valued member of each of these groups, and her contributions will surely be missed. Bryn has always been the kid that staff members went to when they needed a job to get completed. Ever since probably grade 7 or so, Bryn's name would come up constantly, whether it was reffing volleyball or basketball games, coaching middle years teams, scorekeeping high school games, or creating beautiful art projects for the school and community, as well as countless other things. Her name always came up among staff members because we knew that if we asked her to do something, she would not only complete the task, but also do it at a high level. I've enjoyed teaching and coaching Bryn over the past number of years. She always held herself to a high standard and worked hard to improve at the things that she wasn't good at. And though I joked about making fun of her earlier, I am going to miss teaching and coaching her next year. I won't be seeing her in the fall at Glenboro School, but she can expect to hear my name in about 10 years when her boss calls her into their office to discuss an email that they received from my Ryan Zadaraz name. There's probably only about 12 people that know what I'm talking about, but that's okay, it's worth it. Bryn's a great student, athlete, and artist, and perhaps even more important, she's a selfless person who often puts her projects and homework on hold to help others. Bryn is someone that the school is proud to now call a Glenboro School alumni. I'd like to wish her the best of luck next year in Saskatoon as she begins her studies in the pursuit of a kinesiology degree. It's with great pleasure that I present the 2021 Student of the Year Award to Bryn Jarvis. Now I'd like to call up Carleen Johnson to give the valedictory address.
It's on? Okay. Sorry. My fellow graduates, teachers, and everyone watching at home on the live stream. Today is a day to celebrate our accomplishments as a whole and to be thankful. Is it me? Okay. To all of the teachers, parents, and family members who have supported the grad class of 2021 from the bottom of all of our hearts, thank you. Through all of the overdue assignments, games and practices, talks in the hallway, or simply being there to listen to us, thank you. The endless support and patience my fellow graduates and I have received from all of you over the years have shaped us into who we are today. Our senior year was definitely one for the books. It breaks my heart to think about every game, practice, tournament, rally, and school trip that would have made amazing memories we have missed due to COVID. This year has been hard for all of us, with missing our final year of sports, having to be 6 feet apart, and not seeing everyone's faces in the classrooms every day. No matter what this year threw at us, we got through it and moved past it. But most importantly, we've moved past it together. I know that it is hard to think of the light while we are all still in this pandemic, but I believe that this whole year and a half has made us all stronger individuals and stronger as a class. I know that each and every one of us will use this strength to build bright, successful futures. Essentially, we are all legends, the class that graduated during COVID-19. All jokes aside, the class of 2021 is leaving behind a legacy. Each and every one of us have left a lasting impression on the school and on the teachers. Between Becca and Bryn's rookie points, Trey's halftime show dancing at basketball games, Dustin kicking the door down in the boys' change room, and his very questionable apology, Jordan's luck with cars, Carter playing video games, Carter playing video games in class and thinking he is being sneaky about it, Wyatt's mustache, Brooke getting hit in the face in what seemed like every game of volleyball, Shelby's desert monkey resemblance, Braden pulling the fire alarm at the wake-a-thon, my lack of geography and history knowledge, Aiden's three-point shooting and horrible farts, Tyson's unreturnable jump serve in volleyball, and Xander playing cookie clicker in every class. The class of 2021 is definitely one to remember, although I'm not sure if that is a good or bad thing. In grade 9, we were all told that the next 4 years would go by faster than you think. I remember doubting everyone that told me, thinking of all the tests, practices, assignments, and games, you would have to be crazy to think that 4 years would fly by. Well, joke's on me because they were right. I never imagined that they would go by this fast, and I never thought that I would be wishing for more time, more tests and assignments, more of Mr. Forbes yelling at us to run faster in gym class, more listening to Mr. Z write and sing songs in class, more early morning volleyball practice. Although it is sad for all of us to move on, as strange as it sounds, we are lucky to be sad. We are so lucky to have had all of these things. Glenboro School was a place of fun and love, not just a building we were forced to be in from 9 to 3:30. I remember in my grade 11 year of basketball, our team had just lost a close game for the banner to Prairie Mountain. I remember all of us girls sitting in the change room, head hung low, wiping our tears. Our coach, Mr. Z, came in to talk to us and try and cheer us all up. He had said, "It's okay you guys didn't win, you all played amazing. When you graduate, I don't want you guys to remember losing to Prairie Mountain. I want you to remember all of our hard work, our time together, making fun of each other, donut shots, and all of the things that made us a team." This quote has stuck with me till this day because, as much as I hate to say it, Mr. Z was right. I think this can relate to all of this. 1 year from now, when we think about school, we are not going to remember our test marks or essay topics. We are going to think of the butterflies before the start of a game, the grade 12s dominating in Just Dance in the gym. We're all so stressed about our marks, striving to do better. Now that we graduated, it makes you think of the good times. It's good to recognize the past and acknowledge the fond memories we all have and embracing each and every one of them. But now we must look forward and to start our lives. The future is uncertain, especially in times like this, no matter what we are doing, whether it be working, university, or college. We may be leaving home, but we are never leaving each other behind. We as a class faced obstacles that we had never seen before, yet here we are, graduating as a class, united as one. Congratulations, class of 2021. We made it, and good luck to each and every one of you in whatever you do. Thank you.
Thank you, Carlin. Well done. I just got Carlin to draw a name out of our cash calendar. So the draw today, we said we'd do it on grad day for $300 from Sunrise Credit Union. And the winner is Elaine Rawlings. So I was hoping it was somebody who's going to be here, but Elaine ends up with $300. Congratulations, Elaine. Graduates, we're almost done. I will get you, as a rite of passage, if you could take your tassel and move it from the right to the left, please. Well, I'm waiting on you, Tyson. And with that, I'd like to congratulate the graduating class, Glenboro School for 2021. Congratulations. So Farah, where's Farah there? She is perfect. I'm going to get you guys to throw your hats. Those of you in vehicles, we are not responsible for any damage done during hat throwing. Ready on 3, 3, 2, 1. Congratulations. That concludes our graduation ceremony. Just a reminder, those of you in vehicles that are not involved in the parade, if you can find a spot along the parade route to cheer on our graduates, that would be appreciated. Graduates, if you want to get pictures, I know we have some room over by the trees that you certainly can get a picture if you want to take a couple minutes. I know we're running a little bit late, but people on the parade route, they'll wait for us. So feel free to do that. Miss Lewis, am I missing anything? Yes, please bring your gowns back to Mrs. Myers before you leave as well. Those of you that were fortunate enough to win school plaques that stay with the school, if you can get them back before you leave, that'd be appreciated as well. Thank you very much, everyone.